No. Kingdom does not work like that. There is a predetermined will. When you come in, you understand it and you align. So Jesus speaking in Matthew chapter 6 verse 10, he said, thy kingdom come. But how does your kingdom come? Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
This is End Time Empowerment. End Time Empowerment.
But you see, when you deal with this God as Christ, you need to understand that there are dispositions to his operation. One of the dispositions of his operation is that he is a kingly God.
End Time Empowerment.
As a king, he has a kingdom that he wants to advance. As a king, he has an agenda that he wants find expression on the face of the earth. And so when you study him, you are going to discover that everybody he created to file into that kingdom. So you find meaning to the degree that you are aligned in that kingdom. Imagine for a second, you are an Australian. Imagine if you refuse to file into the protocol and the policies of this nation. They say get an ID card, you refuse. They say get a passport, you refuse. Imagine, how can you function as an Australian? Even if you are white, your hair is white, they will kick you out, because for you to participate is beyond DNA. There is a system that has been designed for you to align into in order to participate as an Australian. So when God created this kingdom, there was a protocol, there was a structured design that he put in place for you to be able to participate in his kingdom. And this protocol is fourfold. Number one, for you to participate in his kingdom, you must receive his life. If you don't have his life, you will not have admission into that kingdom. So it will be possible for you to be a human breathing, but you are dead. The Bible said they that liveth for pleasure, they are dead while they are walking. Many people will depart from their body and get into eternity and discover that where it mattered the most, they have no place, because you come into the kingdom when you receive the life of God. The Bible said in John chapter 3 verse 3, it said except a man be born again, he cannot perceive the kingdom of God. And so this kingdom that God has put in place for you and I to function in, our admission into it is to receive his life. And the way to receive his life is to receive Christ, to believe that he's the Son of God, and to accept that he died and rose from the dead for you. The day you accept that, you are brought into the kingdom. But now that you have come into the kingdom, the protocol does not stop. There are three other protocols he has put in place. Number two is that you must submit to his will. When you come into his kingdom, the way to function is to discern his will and to submit to it. Imagine if you came into Australia as an immigrant and then you look around, you say, I don't like the way they do election here. For me to be in Australia, they must change the election. That is too big for you, sir.
End Time Empowerment.
Now that's the problem with humanity. See, people come now and they say, I don't like the way I was born. Okay?
This is End Time Empowerment.
You can't come to Australia and then you say, I don't like where the state capital, the capital of the country is. Move it from Canberra to Perth. No, that's not for you to decide. You can't come to Australia and say, why do we go to work on Monday? No, let's start going to work on Saturday. Monday is free. I prefer to rest on Monday. No, kingdom does not work like that. There is a predetermined will. When you come in, you understand it and you align. So Jesus speaking in Matthew chapter 6 verse 10, he said, thy kingdom come. But how does your kingdom come? Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
End Time Empowerment.
So you are admitted into the kingdom when you receive his life. But now that you have come into the kingdom, you must submit to the will of God. If you submit to the will of God, then he shows you his wisdom. Now that you are in this kingdom, these are the dynamics of operation. This is how you move ahead in this kingdom. So in Matthew 16:19, it said, behold, I give unto you the keys of the kingdom. I reveal to you the keys. There is a way to function in this kingdom. That's one of the ways God's servant shared with us a moment ago.
This is End Time Empowerment. End Time Empowerment.